Hello everyone, my name is Amanda and welcome to my new channel, The Ritual Witch in Tarot. This space that I have created to talk about some of my passions like tarot and books and witchiness, one of which is the Sabbats in the Wheel of the Year. Right back here I have my in-book altar set up because today is the first day of in-book, and in-book is about new beginnings and creativity and inspiration, and it felt very fitting to me to start this new journey on this new awakening that's going on in my life, and I'm really looking forward to sharing this journey with everyone. So I hope that you will click like, subscribe, comment, and share, which you will see down below. And I hope that we can have some fun in this space and learn some things along the way. Please just keep it respectful, and let's just have some fun and get to know each other a little bit and share some things. I did want to talk a little bit about my background. So I was raised a preacher's kid in the Midwest. I was raised kind of Pentecostal, non-denominational. I am no longer following that, Christianity path. I do consider myself more of pagan, heathen, eclectic witch. So I don't always follow things to the T. I just take what resonates with me and I leave the rest. So so I was raised a preacher's kid my whole life. And after I turned 19 or so, that was when I moved out of my parents' home and I quit going to church. I moved to this new town where my best friend and my brother lives, and just something told me there was going to be more to it than moving to a new town. I felt like I was going to go through a big change in my spirituality, but I did not know in what way that would be. So I moved up here, and my best friend and another friend of ours got together, and my best friend wanted to do a moon circle. So I never heard of a moon circle before, and I was excited about doing something new, but I was also very scared. And as I was so afraid that I was gonna something was going to come out of the woods because we were outside at night and that I didn't want to see. And so I was a little petrified about that. But nothing happened and everything was okay. And it ended up being this really beautiful experience that I've never forgotten about. And so ever since then, I have been very interested in following my pagan path. And so my tarot journey started because that same year, my best friend gifted me my first tarot deck. Prior to that, I had bought one when I was a teenager and had it hanging in my bedroom. Well, my mother found it. She didn't tell me at the time that she had found it, but she did. Because it went missing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know she had to have found it. Years later, it turned out, yes, she found it, and it freaked her out. And so she got rid of it. But, my parents are very conservative Christian. They always have been, so I'm not surprised at that reaction. But I had told my best friend about this, and that year, she gifted me, I guess, kind of my first tarot deck after that. The original one that I had purchased was at a local bookstore, and it was like the Rider-Waite-Smith yellow, and I remembered it being really offensive with the coloring, but it was the only thing I could find in our small town. She gifted me the Shadowscapes Tarot, and I still have that to this day. I actually don't use it that much. The artwork is very beautiful, but it is known for being very detailed deck and hard to read because of that. Because the cards are just standard size cards, and it'd be really great if Llewellyn would put that deck out and make the cards a little larger, because it is a beautiful deck. That's how I got started, and then that's when I started getting into tarot YouTube, because I have this tarot deck. I didn't know anybody that did tarot, but I was intrigued. I wanted to learn about it. It was very exciting to me, and that's when I started purchasing decks. I have actually not been gifted very many. Most of them I have acquired on my own, and my collection does ebb and flow. I won't be showing you any decks today, but I am going to share with you some things that I am into. So I am also, I did start participating in a couple of YouTube memberships. So one of those is Lisa Papez's she's on Supportive Tarot, and she has her Magical Badass Unicorns. So I am a part of that. The tarot deck study was initially what intrigued me about joining her membership. She has been on YouTube for many, many years. She's got a lot of really great content on there. So if you have not seen her, I do recommend checking her out. I really enjoy her channel, and her energy is just a lot of fun. But if you are a member of her channel, if you choose that higher tier, that gives you the ability to vote on to do a tarot deck study, which is 2 months long. I am also a member on Dom Michelle's channel. She has the Weavers, and for this year she is doing like a interactive story, and D&D dice are involved in that. So I am doing that as well. So I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot. I'm doing this as my majority of my pools. So, Mondays and Wednesdays, I pull from this deck. For the Loot card, which is on Friday, it's just a single card pull. I've been using an Oracle deck. And for that, I've been using Sacred Symbols Oracle. I really like the simplicity of this deck because it is literally just symbols. So it makes it very easy to read intuitively, so I do enjoy that about this a lot. I am crazy over paper, y'all. Just crazy over paper, stationery, journals, and those are probably going to be some things that I'm talking about as well. So along with my weavers for this year, I already had this journal because I'm a journal collector, and this is what I turned into my weavers. This is what I turned into my weavers. So I printed this out and tape glued the pages down because I thought this would be easier for me. I am really enjoying this. It's very lovely. I really like how it turned out. It's very pretty. I really love Don Michelle's boho vibe. And then to go back over to Lisa Papez's membership, not only does she do the tarot deck study membership, but she also has a book club. And so this is actually my first time participating in the book club. And the book that was voted on, it's the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. And this has been a really fun book to read. really just lighthearted, and I'm just really enjoying it a lot. You really can like lose yourself very easily in the story. I've been reading a lot of books on spirituality, so this has been really nice because it's still a witchy book. It's a but it's a fun book. And so, you can let yourself get lost in the story and just have fun with it. I've been like hanging out on the couch with my cats, with a, a hot drink, like a coffee, or maybe a glass of wine, and just diving into this book. I'm about halfway through. We still have another month to get through the book, and then she's going to do a live stream. So I'm hoping to participate in that as well, because I am so new to all this. Like, I get on YouTube and I watch everybody, but I don't do my own thing on here. So I'm really looking forward to changing that and having my own voice. So, with in bulk being a time of awakening and change and transformation, it's also a time to start something new. And so I decided that for the next year and a day, I want to make a commitment to complete this book. This is called Wicca Year and a Day, literally, by Timothy Roderick. It says 366 days of spiritual practice and the craft of the wise. And it is literally 366 days. I bought this book like 2018, I want to say, and I have never gone through it. Never gone through it. How many of you out there have gotten books like this and you haven't done anything with it? You try to, and you do it for like 3 days, a week, and then life gets in the way. I really want to make a commitment to complete this book, so I am going to be starting this today, and I'm really looking forward to it. It has exercises and things that you do. This is like the path. Like, if you were wanting to be initiated into a coven, like you would do a year and a day study as an initiate. However, I'm not part of traditional coven. I am primarily a solitary witch. I do have some lovely ladies in my life that we do gather and celebrate the Sabbats together. But other than that, the witchiness and the spirituality, I do on my own. But I've picked this book up a few times, trying to complete it, and I just haven't. So I'm really hoping to do that. This book also has areas in it where it tells you for each month what you need for supplies for that month, so that you can prepare in advance. So that was also very handy. I went ahead and got all my things together. So I'm hoping that at the end of each month that I get this book done, I can share with you what my experience has been like with Wicca Year and a Day. I also plan on attending several retreats this year, so I'm hoping to kind of share my experience about those, as well as my, spiritual experiences that I have as well. But I want to thank you all for joining me here. Again, if you enjoyed this and you're excited to see my journey and my new awakening in this space, and you want to come along with me, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!